Hi friends, welcome on my YouTube channel. My name is Jenny and today I have a lovely, relaxing yoga flow for you. You can do this in the end of your day or even in the morning and we will still move the whole body, stimulate the body, but it's a calming and slow down kind of practice. We begin today with a breathing exercise. So maybe you want to sit like me on a prop. This could be a block or a cushion or something that just kind of makes it a bit easier for you to sit with a tall spine. Cross your legs in a way that you can relax the groins and the knees and the ankles. Just take a moment to arrive on your seat. And then make sure you sit up tall with the crown of your head growing up to the sky, the shoulders relaxed, the arms relaxed. And maybe gently close the eyes or at least rest your gaze down on one focus point. And just take a moment to arrive on your yoga mat. Take a moment to scan through the body with your attention. And just notice if you're still holding on to any tension somewhere in the body. And send your breath and loving attention into these areas of tension and see if you can let go some of that. And take a deep breath in through the nose. And softly let it go through the mouth. Let's do this 2 more times. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through the mouth, letting go. 1 more, inhale. Cleansing, exhale. And then keep the eyes closed if you already are familiar with the alternate nostril breathing, or softly blink them open. We will take the right hand in front of our face and take the index finger and the middle finger into the palm. So we can use the thumb and the ring finger to alternately close the right and the left nostril. We will do this together. Inhale through both nostrils softly. Close on the right and exhale on the left. Inhale on the left. Exhale right. Soft breath. Inhale right. Exhale left. Body stays relaxed. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. 1 more round. Inhale left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. And release your right hand. Return to your natural breath. Release any effort. Just for a moment, observe your natural flow of breath. Just enjoy this moment of calmness, a feeling of balance. After equaling out our energies, our active and passive, warmth, cool energy. Very good. And then take your hands together in front of the heart center. Lower your forehead down to the fingertips And then softly open your eyes, blink the eyes open, take a moment to clear your gaze, and then release your seat. Maybe take your prop if you have one to the side or to the top of the mat if you want to use it later. And then find your way onto all fours for a couple of cat-cow stretches to prepare the spine and the body for some movement. So you exhale and round the back, take the navel in, chin into the chest. And on your inhale, you drop the belly, you lift the heart forward and gently curve the back. We do this a couple of times. This can be a very gentle movement. You don't have to go to the very edge of your capacity, but just allow the body to soften into this movement. Smooth breath and smooth movement. And then go ahead and close your eyes if you're comfortable with this, and take a moment to move freely. So maybe you want to circle the upper body or stay in one pose or the other a bit longer. I just want to invite you to just sense the body in this very moment, see what it is that your body needs now, which areas are feeling a bit stiff, a bit tight, and just want that little extra attention. If there's any other pose or any other movement that you feel called to do, just go for it. We still take a little moment to just kind of connect with the body. And all these sensations in the body allow us to become fully present. And then slowly find your way back into your quadruped. Your hips stay over the knees, and we begin walking the hands forward for Anahata Asana. You can come onto the fingertips maybe and drop the chest down to the ground. You can also keep the palms down, see what feels better for your shoulders. Open up the armpits, let the heart melt down to the ground. Maybe you can bring the forehead down or even the chin, but see how that feels for your neck. If you have a pinching sensation in your shoulders, just open the arms a bit wider. You could use the prop as well if your forehead doesn't quite reach all the way down. And then we will stay here for a couple of breaths and really allow the chest to open. Again, connecting here with the breath, creating some space. And allowing the body to melt down to the ground with every exhale. Really letting go into the pose. Good. We take another deep breath here. And then slowly walk the hands back underneath the shoulders and send the hips back all the way into a child's pose. Take the arms alongside the body so your shoulders can drop, the forehead down to the ground, and maybe roll the forehead from side to side, massaging it against the floor so your neck can relax. This is your safe space, your child's pose. You can visit it anytime throughout this practice if you want to have a little break. And then bring your arms forward, long arms, spread out the fingers, lift your bum, tuck the toes, and then come into a downward facing dog. Good. Let's take it easy in the first downward facing dog. Pedal the legs a little bit, sending the heels alternately down to the ground, lengthening the back of the legs, shaking the head softly, yes and no. Maybe take a deep breath in through the nose and really sigh it out through the mouth. Letting go of any tension. And then slowly come forward into a plank pose on your inhale, and on the exhale send the knees down and lower all the way onto your belly. Very good. Small cobra, send the heart forward. And then on the exhale, bring the forehead down. Keep the hands under the shoulders. Begin rolling the shoulders. Again, soft movement, just awakening the joints and kind of bringing some warmth in here. So roll the shoulders, big, big circles. Good. And then pull the shoulders back one more time. Press the tops of your feet down into the mat. Lift off for a small cobra. For a moment, release the hands of the ground. Feel the muscles along your spine activate. Another deep breath here. And then tucking the toes under on the exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Inhale through the nose. And exhale through the mouth. And then walk the feet forward all the way to the top of the mat. You can bend the knees as much as necessary. So you can arrive in a soft forward fold. Keep the knees bent. Let the upper body dangle here. Neck is relaxed. Maybe you want to grab opposite elbows and swing a bit from side to side. Good. Empty all the air out from the lower belly. Really draw the navel in. And then bring the fingertips onto the ground. Walk the feet apart, spread the toes out to the sides, and sit low for Yogi Squat Malasana. Take a moment to arrive in your pose. Take your hands together in front of the heart center. Lift the heart up. We stay for 2 deep breaths. Good. Always feel free to release through the mouth if you feel any tension. Good. And then release the hands forward one more time. Straighten the legs. Forward fold. You can keep the feet wide. And you can move a bit from side to side, bending one leg after the other, letting the upper body dangle a bit from side to side. If you're a bit further up, that's fine, but don't put any pressure on the back, but just bend the knees softly. And then one more time, lower down in your squat pose, Malasana, hands together in front of the heart. Lift the heart, pull the shoulders back. Maybe the second time around is already a bit more comfortable in your groins. We take 2 deep breaths. Good. And then one more time, release forward into your forward fold, soft knees, let the upper body dangle one more time, maybe grab opposite elbows. Really make sure you release the neck and the back. And then walk the feet together. You can bend the knees a lot, come onto the fingertips, feet hip distance apart, and now lengthen the back for a half forward fold. Send the heart forward. And exhale, fold all the way down for your Uttanasana. We do that again. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen the back. And exhale, fold all the way down. Good. We come to standing. Bend the knees, arms over the side with a straight back all the way over the side. Gather a lot of energy. Look up to your thumbs. And exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart center. Take a deep inhale here. And a long exhale. Keep going. Inhale, send the arms over the side, big circle. Exhale, come through the center. You can always bend the knees for Uttanasana. Inhale, half lift, Ardha Uttanasana. One more time, fold all the way, Uttanasana. Come to standing, inhale, Urdhva Stasana, send the arms up, look up to your hands, kind of a half sun salutation, and exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart and alongside the body, Tadasana. We do this one more time. Inhale, big circle, look up to your hands. Exhale, fold all the way for your Uttanasana, releasing the neck. Inhale, flat back onto the fingertips, bent knees, and exhale, fold all the way down. Come to standing, arms over the side. And exhale, hands in front of the heart center and alongside the body. We keep going. This time, inhale, arms over the side. And exhale, fold all the way through the center, knees soft, neck soft. Inhale, Ardha Uttanasana, lengthen the back. And this time, exhale, step back into a plank pose. Keep the body in one line. Inhale here. And exhale, lower down with the knees all the way onto your belly. Inhale, send the heart forward, roll the shoulders back. And exhale, come back into your downward facing dog. Inhale, send the right leg up into the sky. And exhale, step the foot forward between the hands all the way so your knee lands over your front ankle. Bring the left knee down. Very good. Now pull the feet towards each other on the mat. Reach it up for a low lunge, Anjaneyasana. Arms alongside the ears. And exhale, stay here. Good. Take the arms over the side. Interlace all 10 fingers. Lift the heart up. And just take a moment to breathe. Creating some space in the front body. Keeping the legs active. So pull the right hip crease back. Send the left hip a bit forward. We take another deep breath here. And then send the arms up on the inhale one more time. And on the exhale, bring the hands down to the ground. Now walk your right foot further out to the right edge of the mat. Both hands onto the inside of the foot. And we go a bit lower into our lizard pose. You can send the hips a bit lower, heart forward. And just maybe you have some space to walk the hands forward, or maybe even come onto your forearms. You can use your prop if you have one, your block or your cushion. We will stay here for a couple of breaths. And we want to focus on the breath. And if today you find it very difficult to stay focused in your practice, if you have a lot on your mind, or if you feel distracted easily, then in your mind you can repeat a mantra with your breath. So on every inhale you think let. And on every exhale you think go. So inhaling let. And exhaling, go. A couple of more breaths here. Alright, and then slowly bring the hands back underneath the shoulders if you've lowered further down. And then pull your hips back. From here, we slide the right heel over to the left knee and bring the right knee over to the right wrist for pigeon pose. Slide the left leg back, maybe cushion yourself with your prop for your pigeon pose. Lift the heart just for a moment and then slowly place yourself over that front leg. Make sure your right knee is in one line with the right hip. Your knee shouldn't feel uncomfortable. And then either come onto the forearms, come onto your prop, or lower all the way down so you can relax your neck and your shoulders. If your forehead doesn't arrive, you could also use your hands as a cushion. And then close the eyes or rest them on one focus point and focus on your breath. Maybe you want to repeat the mantra. Or maybe you just consciously notice the sensation of breath in the body. We take another deep breath in through the nose here. And sigh it out through the mouth. Good. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulders. Place the left toes, tuck the toes, lift the knee, and then from here, step back into your downward facing dog. You can take it easy, walk a little bit on the spot. Releasing any tension in the legs and the groins and the hips. And then we change the sides. On the inhale, lift the left leg up into the sky. Exhale, step it forward between the hands. For now, bring the right knee down. Make sure front knee is over the front ankle. Activate the legs and slowly come up for your low lunge. Sweep the arms up alongside the ears. Relax the shoulders down and stay here for a moment. And you could always choose to come a bit further back into your hips so you have a bit of a longer lower back. See how that feels. Good. And then take the hands over the side, interlace all 10 fingers, and open up the chest and breathe. Especially the groins, the shoulders are areas that often hold a lot of tension. So try not to strain here. Just go as far as it feels comfortable. You could always change the position and just kind of see if you can release any tension. Good. Take another deep breath here. And then we send the arms back up, fingertips up to the sky, and then the hands back down to the ground, walking the left foot over for our lizard pose, left hand onto the inside of the left foot, maybe dropping the hip a bit lower. See how that works for you. And you can stay here, or you can come further down as you did on the first side. Again, choose an expression, a variation of this pose that works for you today. Today, we want to let go of any tension, of any pressure, so don't force anything, but rather put yourself in a place where you can breathe easily. Maybe repeat the mantra, reminding yourself of your intention for today to just kind of slow down, take it easy, letting go. Nothing to achieve, nothing to perform. Couple more breaths here. And then slowly bring the weight back onto your hands. Walk the hands back underneath the shoulder. Frame your front foot with your hands. Pull the weight back so you can slide the left heel over to the right knee. Bring the lower leg down diagonal to the ground for your pigeon pose. Left knee goes out, out, out to the left side. And then send the right leg back. See which position works for your left foot so your knee feels comfortable. Your hips are leveled. Your right leg is in one line with your right hip. Maybe place the toes down if you're comfortable. And then slowly lower down. And again, choosing a variation that works for you. Second side might be different. See if you need to adjust. Try and choose a position where you don't really have to hold a lot anymore. So maybe you can come all the way down to release the shoulders and the neck, or you stay a bit further up. And once you found your position, you just keep breathing into the pose. Allowing every inhale to nourish you with fresh energy and every exhale to carry everything out of you that you don't need any longer. Good. Last 2 breaths here. And then slowly walk the hands back towards the upper body. This time we will lean over to the left side, swing the right leg around so we come into an upright seat. Extend the legs out in front of us for a forward fold. Make sure you're not sitting in a rounded back. So feel free to bend the legs as much as necessary so you can lift up through the pelvis. You can flex your feet. This will give you a nice stretch on the back of the legs that is not too intense. But your lower back stays long. Feel free to create some space. Inhale here. And then exhale, come forward. Your hands can land on your shins, on the ground, on the feet, wherever is not quite important. Send the heart forward, draw the lower belly in, allow it to become a bit softer, and then fold forward. You can choose to look towards your toes, or you can relax the neck forward for today. See how that feels for your neck, for your spine. Make sure you're not putting any pressure. So release the tendency to pull, to push, to try to go any further. But for today, just soften into your pose. Let it all go. Let all your ideas of how this pose should look go. Rather, just really focus on how you feel. And on softening into the pose. You can elongate your exhales a little bit. So you breathe out a little bit longer. It helps you to really let go and also signals the body that it's okay to relax now. Couple of long breaths here. Take a deep breath in through the nose and then softly sigh it out. Bring some weight into the hands, walk the hands towards the upper body. So your legs are still extended, your feet hip distance apart, your hands go behind your body, fingertips pointing towards your bum, and you bend in the knees and you stand your feet up where your knees just were for a tabletop pose. So you lift your hips high, all the way so they're as high as your knees, if you can even higher, to open up the groins. Now, if you're comfortable, you could drop the neck backwards, the head backwards. That's not comfortable for your neck. Please keep looking forward to your knees. If you're comfortable with a drop head, maybe pull the lower row of your teeth above the upper one to really stretch the neck. And maybe you want to do 3 nice cleansing lion's breaths to really let go of any leftover tension. So you inhale through the nose and you open up the mouth, tongue out, and good. We did 2 more. Inhale and last one. Inhale And good job. Lift your head on the inhale, look to your knees. And on the exhale, send your hips down. And then from here, lower down onto your back. Very good. Bring the soles of your feet to touch. Once you've found your way onto the back, drop the knees out to the sides. Maybe grab a hold of your opposite elbows above your head. And just allow the body to open, the knees to sink down, the shoulders to open, relax the face. Take a couple of more deep breaths here. One more time with your attention, wander through the body. And see if there's anything you're still holding on to, any tension, any tightness. And then release the arms. Help yourself to bring the knees together and then slide out your legs for a Shavasana pose. Give a lot of space to your arms, your legs. Drop the feet out to the side, your palms up to the ceiling so your shoulders can relax. Make sure they're nice and grounded. Your neck is long. Take a last deep inhale through the nose. Let it all go through the mouth. And then let your body become heavy. Let it sink into the ground. Let go of any breath control. The breath flows all by itself, all naturally. And let go of any thoughts, any ideas. If you feel like you're still distracted, just allow the thoughts to flow. It's just what your mind does. You can completely detach, just observe without interacting. Just let them come and go like clouds in the sky. Feel free to stay for as long as you feel like today, to feel rested and refreshed. And then when you leave your Shavasana carefully, once you're ready, take that feeling of ease, of relaxation with you into your day or into your evening.